We can't forget this truck, and I'm getting out. Here come the Migos, salsa time. Hey, medical truck, and I'm just told you I ain't even got out the car yet. These gang stalkers are so angry outside. They got my flower truck. They so angry outside, family. And they got my bird always putting a little bug in my ear about these corporate gang stalkers. Hey, this how it work for real, family. Hey, you live with Snapchat Queen. And we learning about how corporate gang stalking work. Now, mind you, this is a small little town. This ain't like it's a big city where people ain't recognizing what you're doing. They recognizing what you're doing because it's such a small town. And that's why it's much easier to identify gang stalkers in a smaller town than it is in a larger city. Because in a smaller town, we know each other out here. So when we see new faces doing stuff, baby, you only doing what they told you to do, that they done bought the old fools in to do, that's locked up right now for doing the same exact thing that they bought you in to do. And that's why they get them to do it, so they don't go to jail for doing it. They get them to do their dirty work so that the people like that woman driving that mail truck who don't even know that she being set up right now can go and take the fall while they sitting out, and then they gonna go get some new folk from out of town to come move in and take their place while them folks is locked up for doing what they told them to do when they know it's illegal and wrong. Because yes, gang stalking and stalking people and tampering with their information, stealing their mail and tapping into their accounts is all against the law. And for some reason, these people must don't understand that stalking is against the law, and that's an undercover cop car right there, just in case y'all didn't know. Yeah, they follow you too in unmarked cars, because see, that's the police who mad because I'm pointing his tail out too. Told y'all be safe, family, because get ready to snow. That's why I got to hurry up and get in here and get my baby so I can get back home to safety. But as you see, this is just a little trip with coming outside on how you got to deal with these gang stalkers who getting paid to follow you instead of doing their job. Because when it's time to do their job, for some reason, their computer systems don't work. So then we got to ask ourselves, what's the point of us putting our information online if when it's time to get the service we need, they don't know how to fix it? So I think we might need to start asking some questions. Told they got no regular car. We got to start asking ourselves some questions, family. Are some of these services that they trying to give to us even worth it at this point? Because it seems like they giving us stuff and then trying to use it against us. And mad because it ain't working. You can't work when you in evil, baby. Evil can't prevail good. So family, I'm going to teach you again how to protect yourself from these gang stalkers. Because it seems like they've gotten into corporate America and got a little bit too out of control in 2025. They still trying to carry that same curse from 2024 into 2025. And it's time to put an end to it, because it's a whole new year. Whole new dreams, whole new vision, whole new goals. It's time to grow up. Stop following people and trying to stop their progression because you have no progression. It's time for a change, family. So in order to make this change happen, we're going to have to put our phones together, get our uploads together, and teach Google how to spot out these gang stalkers so that we can continue to live in this promised land that God here promised us on this here earth. Because this is God's land. And man got to just realize that we here to take care of it, not tear it down. So when you outside trying to tear it down, God ain't going to allow that. God is not going to allow that, family. And this is going along with the teachings that I'm doing coming from Revelations. If you follow the previous post about how in the end times God said that they was going to come over here and try to gang up on his people. But it's up to us to take a stand. And we taking a stand because we're in the army of God. We're going to choose love over hate. We're going to choose peace over misery. We're going to choose love and joy over anger and hate and misery. Because it's a whole new season of God bless. And I told you, always send me a rainbow. Y'all see that rainbow over there? Because it's time for us to get it together, family. It's 2025. There's no way that we out here still trying to be separated. Somebody trying to outdo somebody, trying to keep people in poverty so that they can say they got one up on them. It's time to cut those spirits out. It's time to leave those spirits behind, baby. This is a whole new world outside of building together. All that negativity, all that not wanting to do your job when you clearly getting paid to do it, them days gotta go, because what are we building for the future of our children if the grown folks out here stalking each other, hating on each other, and don't want to do their job? What future is this for our kids? Why are you even getting up every morning to go to work to serve somebody who is ungrateful, who don't even appreciate you getting your tail up in the morning? What is the future we building for our kids? To teach each other to be in competition, to hate and envy and be jealous of each other? We need to start having these conversations in 2025, family, because it's time to get things in order, because ain't nowhere in the world we living in a world where folks want people to live in poverty so that they can say that they got a job and clearly ain't doing their job, or saying that they doing better than somebody when we all need somewhere to stay. We all need some food in our body, and we all trying to grow. So, family, we got to do better. We got to do better. I told you I can't make them up. You can't make this kind of stuff up with these people outside. They can't help themselves. They clearly can't help themselves. They can't help themselves, family. And this is what I'm trying to teach you. We in a world where it's grown people. These are not children. These are grown people who know better. They know exactly what they doing. And they doing it with joy in their heart. Until they get locked up for it, then they want to go crying. So, family, we got to do better. Because, like I said, the things that I'm seeing in adults, it's like everybody got stuck and frozen in this high school mentality or whatever after school program they went to. And the after school program didn't teach them to better themselves. It taught them to hate each other. It didn't tell you to build with each other. It told you to hate and kill unalive each other. I can't even say that word or they're going to delete my video. But we got to do better, family, because it's 2025 and we've already entered into 2025 with so much hate, envy, and jealousy as grown folks, and wondering how the children are ending up in these reformatory homes. How these children are not getting any guidance. How these children aren't growing. Because if the adults are entertaining this lifestyle like this and then they loving it, what future are we building for these kids, family? It's 2025, family. It's 2025. We got to ask ourselves, what is these grown folk riding around for? They riding around hating on each other, stalking each other, trying to tear each other down. That's why I say the energy I'm seeing outside. I mean, you used to come outside, people happy, people smiling, people talking to each other. Now it's like this energy everybody got towards each other. It's like, what in the world, baby? Is you okay? Do you need to go talk to somebody about the issue? I mean, what's going on that you can't even put a smile on your face? We can't be to the point in 2025 that we so daggone depressed chasing material things that you can't even put a smile on your face. And if you got a smile on your face, it's a smile of jealousy and envy right behind it. Mask, they call it 2 faces, 3 faces. Now it's 100 faces. But let me get off this thing, because I'm already here too long. But family, it's 2025. 2025 already. It's already January the 10th, 2025. And the grown folks ain't rolled up yet. Let me get off this thing, because I don't know what's going on with the adults, family. Y'all watch these videos and you tell me what's going on with the grown folks. Gang stalking and don't see themselves, but they know exactly what they doing. Know exactly what they doing. They done got into corporate America and stalking folks instead of working, doing their job. Now, it's kids that come over here and play. It's elders and senior citizens that come out in this parking lot. But who is caring about that? Because they got money to ride around and stalk people, but they clearly ain't got the money to do their job because they using it to stalk people instead of doing their job, family. Let's do better.